Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, you guys are going to learn how I made over $7,211 from swing trading stocks. We're going to be breaking down my strategy and how I found it and some lessons I learned along the way. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and guys, we do have some amazing news. We are going to be announcing a course next week, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Super exciting. We're going to be breaking down how I swing trade, my strategies, my mindset, all that stuff. It's super exciting. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe so you guys can stay up to date on that. So guys, let's dive into this. All right, so for those of you that don't know what swing trading is, well, swing trading in simple terms is when you buy a stock, you hold it for more than a day, but less than a year. Now, when you buy and sell a stock during the same trading day, it's called a day trade. It's a different type of trading. It's a different style, mindset. Now, when you buy a stock and you hold it for more than a year, that's a long-term investment. It's a different tax bracket, mindset, investment strategy. On average, I do hold my swing trades for near and around 2 weeks. Now that we understand what kind of swing trading is, now let's break down my trade. So the trade that I made was actually on Walmart. Ticker symbol WMT. Now, the reason why I love this one here is you guys will notice that we had this beautiful upward trend. Anytime you're evaluating a stock, that's by far one of the most important indicators because you want to make sure that the stock value, there's a lot of buying pressure involved, there's volume, all that stuff is super important. Personally, I never really trade stocks that are on a downward trend. I find them incredibly risky just because they could continue to sell off. I just have better success when the stock is going up in value. Now, one of the things I look for is support. Now, support can come in several different forms. It can come at a certain price point. It can come on a trend line. It can come on a variety of things. Well, on Walmart, you guys will notice that we had this beautiful trend line. It hit that trend line several times. Each and every time we just had natural buying pressure of the stock hitting it, moving up, hitting it, moving up. So I understood that and I drew out that line, and the first thing I saw is it would hit it near and around $157. And that's exactly what I did is I set a buy for 157. Now, where I set my stop was pretty much just below, I would say 154. So I'm pretty much risking, I would say, about $4, $3 to $4 to possibly make 10. That was my plan, which is a 3-to-1 risk and reward, and that's personally what I always look for. Now, we soon had amazing buying pressure, pushing up just like we saw because of that natural support, and I sold my shares at $163 and some change. Now, you guys will notice that we did get a little pullback there. That was just because there was some resistance there, and that's why I sold it. Now, pullbacks doesn't mean the stock's going to sell off completely, and you guys will notice it actually continued to move up to $165, but I already sold my shares. So coming to the lesson that I always recommend new traders is when you're up, just take your profits. I've never lost money taking profits early. And personally, I always find it if the pullback's coming, you don't know if the stock's going to fall even more. You don't know if the stock's going to do a little pattern, do a little cup and handle, or whatever it is. You don't know. It's one of those things where I would rather just take profit and not worry about it and not have any stress about it than not take profit and be super nervous. So personally, I always take profit early if I can. The second thing I learned from this trade is actually if I would have done a better job at technical analysis, I would have noticed that there was actually a better support near and around $152. You guys will notice that it did have some old resistance. Old resistance does have natural tendencies of acting as new support. You guys will notice it hit it several times. Honestly, wasn't paying attention to that. I saw that nice upward trend, and that's why I executed that trade. But I could have gotten a better price at 152. So some of the things I always do is I always want to go back and look at my trades and see how I could have made them better, and that's one of the reasons right there. I could have made a little more money. Pretty much how I find stocks, it's very simple. I just posted actually a brand new video on it So I'll put it down below so you guys can check it out. But in simple terms, I always look for stocks that are appreciating in value. I always look for stocks that have sold off a little bit and stocks that are moving with volume. That's pretty much it. And I'm looking for appreciating stocks sold off to a support. That's it. People love to just overcomplicate swing trading. And in my opinion, anytime you overcomplicate anything, it gets very, very confusing. So I keep everything as simple as I can and just treat it like the ABCs. It's super simple and I know what I'm doing. So guys, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.